You got me working. I hope it's worth it. You told me you're with on my purpose.
Another episode of Straight to It. Time for y'all to meet my new co-hosts. Pretty.
Hey, y'all.
Ringo.
What's good?
Big Nick. We got Bird.
Hello.
And we got the big homie Shanice, not the little one.
Shy. Thank you.
Oh, ow. Shy. Okay. It's the craziest thing. It doesn't matter who goes first. What's the craziest thing your ex ever done? If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm going to fucking talk about it. Go ahead, Bird. Talk your shit.
I had an ex that was prostituting while we was in a relationship. No, this is serious. I'm serious. I didn't.
Wait, what?
I knew she was stripping, but I didn't know she was doing other stuff.
I heard she was a stud.
Yeah, she was a stud.
Oh, so she was a hoe at night.
Yeah, she dressed like a. She dressed like a girl too. So when she used to strip, she used to transform into a girl.
That's fire.
A stud that's...
A stud that prostitutes.
Yeah, that was hurtful though.
How did you find out?
Right.
She came home smelling like penis. No, I'm serious.
Yo, what?
I know you fucking like it.
No. Like she was trying to rush. No, I'm
She came in
serious. She
there.
was trying to, like, when she came home, she was trying to rush to the bathroom to take a shower. And I'm like, no, come here. So I took her clothes off and I smelled down there and it smelled like penis. It didn't smell like a condom or nothing. It just smelled like penis. So
Oh,
she
she
was
went
raw.
raw.
She was
Oh,
raw.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Dangerous.
a question though.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
No, not even that. Did you go to urgent care the next day? I'd have been the doctor tonight. You waited a whole day.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Where am I going?
Try 8 o'clock.
I'd have been in the emergency room like this. Like, yo, listen.
She went to sleep. She was
All right,
tired.
so-
You was tired, thing? You was tired?
No, I was up.
No,
Like
no,
tired
after,
how?
like, you know, I had, like,
It went on for a
something.
while. Like when you love someone, like you
Right.
just.
Get the fuck out.
But then eventually, no.
Ain't that much love in the world?
No, but then eventually, like I got out of the situation, like a year
Listen,
later.
my chick come back smelling like balloons. I'm out of here. Like this, I'm not sticking.
It was
around
raw
for that.
dog.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Sound like.
All right, Pretty. Wow. I gotta hear this. I know Pretty got a story. She got a feel because
I don't have
we was talking about it the other
crazy
day. Yes,
stuff.
you
It's just-
do.
when he put a camera in my house and was watch. I don't know if he put a camera in my house or if he was probably in the closet, but he knew I had somebody in the house with me.
Oh, so he was right.
He was what?
He was right.
No, but
No, but what? You had a whole.
if you're not paying no bills in my house, what you put a camera in my house for?
But was that your dude exclusively?
I wasn't fucking anybody, but he just knew the person was in my house.
Why was it? Why was he in your house?
Because I wasn't feeling good after the club, and he dropped me home.
Oh, okay.
No, he left. He left like 5 minutes later, but he was texting my phone like, I see you and the nigga going inside the house. I seen y'all leave out the house.
He ain't do nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Right, I'm in the crib. Like, what are you doing in here, bro? That's it. That's your story.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's really it.
No, Pretty said he was in the house for 5 minutes. Pretty looked like you just gonna satisfy him for 5 minutes and go.
Right.
So if
Yeah.
it was just 5 minutes, it was just like he came, dropped her off, and left.
That was really it.
Man, give me three.
honestly-
give me
I
3
wasn't-
minutes. I'm out of here. Like
What? 3
3
minutes?
minutes. Yeah.
So you nut in 3 minutes?
Whatever.
He's lying.
Who lying? 3 minutes.
You're a quick pumper. That's crazy.
It doesn't matter. I got mine. I'm out of here. What am I waiting
Nah.
around for?
So
Why
you
are
could
we-
get yours in 3 minutes.
If I put my mind to it, yeah.
What?
He's lying.
What am
You
I
get your
lying
nut
about?
off in 3 minutes?
Right. Let's ask him. You
Ringo,
lying.
don't even lie, man. Let them don't even lie. Like, listen,
mic's
listen. We not saying.
Y'all both
Listen,
gotta be lying.
no. Listen, we not saying like every time you smack something it's 3 minutes. But can I? Yeah.
Is it because you're nervous and
Right.
it just happened so quick or something?
Might just be
No, I
anticipating
can't.
it.
Like, I want to get out of there.
Might
Like,
be anticipating it.
yeah, like I want to get out
No,
of there.
that's not the case. Like,
So y'all gonna tell me how long I can go? Okay, go.
No, we
Yes.
just asking.
And I'm
like,
telling y'all telling me.
no,
otherwise.
we respect that you're a quick pumper.
You have no choice. I don't care. Whatever you want to call it. Shanice, let's get to
You
that.
want to hear this, Shanice?
What?
Nah, what's the craziest thing your ex ever did? One of your exes, whatever.
Ever did to me? Dang, I don't know.
I mean, you gotta tell them the craziest shit, but something
I
crazy.
told the craziest shit.
you jumped out the
I
window.
guess have a girl stalk me.
And she started it off out the window.
I was like, whoa, that's my sister. I never knew that.
I don't have too much crazy stuff, but I just had a girl stalk me like really bad.
That's it.
Yeah, like
That
she
was your
stalked
ex?
me. Yeah. Well,
But that's normal. Everybody stalk.
no.
It's a different level of stalking.
So you gonna sit up here and tell me
No.
Nobody to the left of me
I
never-
think it was no.
No, hold
No.
on. You never did any
Ain't
form
no
of
way.
stalking?
No.
No.
What's
No.
stalking to you?
Right.
What do you mean what's stalking to
Extreme,
me?
though. What's the extreme stalking to you?
Like I'm in my house and you in the front of the door waiting for me before I get there.
Oh no.
No.
So who do you call
That's not
stalking?
good.
Have you ever stalked somebody?
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Why not?
Name drop. We want to
I
know.
mean, yeah, right. We name dropping.
Like that's not about me. It's
We want to know.
Shanice said she had a stalker. That's light. I thought it was gonna be something crazy. Ringo.
Nah.
Oh Lord, I ain't really got none though.
What?
Me neither. Don't feel bad.
Ringo.
Two of us. We don't really.
Oh
Ringo.
Lord.
But y'all talking about exes and stuff like that before.
Yeah, we just talking about exes. The crazy shit your ex did. I'm not talking about like your current partner.
Don't even have to be an ex.
Yeah, even somebody you fucked with.
I
Right.
don't know. It's either I got
'Cause I
too
don't
many
think- I'm
stories.
not
I
talking
can't
about my
remember
ex.
none right now.
Nah, you gotta remember something.
We got one story.
Damn.
You want to come back to you? I could tell mine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell yours.
The craziest shit. Well, not the craziest shit, but like some crazy shit I did. Like one of my exes was staying with me, right? And I went in the shower. Like we had an argument before that or whatever. So I had like $750 in my pocket, right? So we had an argument or whatever, and I was about to go out. So I put my pants on or whatever. Dead ass. I put my pants on, and I'm like, oh, so checking for my wallet, whatever. Open my wallet, the money's gone. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm like, yo, where's my money? She's like, what money? I'm like, yo, stop. I'm like, yo, where's my $750? I don't have your money. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna call the cops.
Right.
I'm calling you.
Gotta pay for services.
You're going to fucking jail. Where's my money? No, that was my crib. I'm like, you're not gonna just take my money and then that's just it because I want to go out. We're not talking or whatever. So she was adamant about like, yo, I don't have your money. And I said, okay, fine. So I was like, yes, hello, 911. I swear to God, I'm not gonna lie. I won't put a dude in jail, but I'll put a female in jail fast. I don't care.
Wow.
Yeah, what you mean why? Yes.
You want to put a dude in jail?
I won't.
But you want to put a female in jail?
Straight.
Wow.
Fast.
You agree with that?
Yeah, why not? They'll put you in jail for nothing. Why not? They'll put you in jail for nothing. I asked for my money back 7 times. I didn't get it. So the cops came, whatever, say like, hey, what seems to be the problem? I'm like, oh, so I'm not trying to get her locked up or nothing. I just want my money. I want to go out tonight or whatever, but she's claiming she don't got it. She sat Indian style on the floor. And she was like, I have your money, Shalik. I have your money, Shalik. I say, so I'm looking like, yo, she's on
Right.
the.
It's crazy.
I'm like, I swear to God. I'm like, yo, first of all, get off the floor. Just give me my money. Like, I don't want to get you locked up. So now the cop, she's getting upset. She's like, yo, listen, if you have his money, just give it to him. She's like, I don't have his money, and if I did have, I'm not gonna give it to him. She said, ma'am, if he says you have his money, we're gonna arrest you. So I'm like, the cop said, yo, listen, did you see her take it? I said, yeah, I seen her take my money. They said, ma'am, stand up. She's like, I don't have his money. I don't have his money. It's in the house, whatever. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get her locked up. I just want my money back. Long story short, the cops ended up leaving. She ended up going to take my money. She put on her prepaid card. She walked over to the check casher place 10 blocks away, put on her card, but then she came back and she had to get my money back. But that's the crazy thing. She stole my money.
She did get locked up?
Nah, they didn't lock her. I told them not to lock up or whatever. I was like, don't worry about it. I'm like, I'm not even
So
like,
you called for nothing. So you
I tried to scare her, but it didn't work. Like, she was.
Was she black?
She wanted all the smoke.
we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
We don't know who she is. We don't know who she. We don't.
I
know
haven't-
who
want
she
to do the
is.
raise.
I haven't had that many girlfriends, so we ain't gonna do that.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, Shy?
So
count on
that's-
one hand how many girlfriends you
So
actually had.
that's one of the craziest things I've been through.
I don't
She
have.
heard
It's
she
not
already
about my
talking
ex.
about her, so
Actually-
you might-
I don't care.
You might as well say.
She shouldn't have been a thief.
Girl, you should have left the house and then come back till the next
Until you
day.
spent all the money.
Me, yeah.
I'm his sister, but I'm sorry.
It was
bro.
$750.
Yo, Shy.
Spent all that money.
Yo, I actually remember some shit. Come to think about it.
Okay.
Your ex though, or just somebody you was messing with?
Went to a party with AJ, right?
Oh boy, and it's now.
That's when I had the 2005 Mitsubishi Lancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went to a party. So whatever. It was a house party, so we chilling, we dancing, whatever. I'm dancing with this girl, and I think Duda Brown came, as a matter of fact. So you already know. So I'm dancing, I'm dubbing. I look to the left. All I saw was somebody standing like this. So then I looked back again. The little motherfucker was gone. She was at least 4'10", boy. So I'm like, nah, I'm looking around for her. I'm like, something ain't right. She just disappeared. I went outside, bro. I'm looking around. I said, matter of fact, something told me to look at my car. I looked at my car. The little motherfucker was about 4'10". Walking across my shit, keying it like this, looking at me.
You called me about
It was
that.
an ex.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
staring at her as she's doing this in total disbelief.
Yeah, you was
She's
I remember
walking
that.
across the
Yeah.
car and looking at me as she's doing it, staring me in the eyes. Yo, bro, I chased her, but she was fast as fuck.
How did she know you was
Little,
there?
she's little.
How did she know you was there?
Right.
I guess from her cousin.
But I got a question. You was chasing her, right? What you would have did if you caught her?
Huh? I don't know, bro, but she was fast. She was fast as fuck. She was only about 4'10". She was fast.
She
bro.
ran right under the car, cleared it. You was not gonna catch
She
her.
walked across my.
You see, did you
What's her
filthy?
name?
No,
Chill, I ain't name
no,
dropping.
no. You're not doing no names on here. No.
I ain't name dropping.
Next thing you know, you starting to make.
If y'all ask me my ex name,
Listen.
who I was talking about, I sure enough tell y'all.
Listen, listen. We're not gonna make irrelevant people
Of
relevant.
course not.
But your Ringo, no. How that ended though? She paid for that?
Huh?
She paid for that?
I'm trying to remember. I believe she did.
Yeah, that's
I believe
crazy.
She did.
Next joint.
You
Yeah,
did.
you know niggas.
Look, I already know. I said he did.
Ringo's gonna go back. Ringo's going back 1,000 times.
So guys love toxic females.
Yes. Right.
Certain
Well,
men, certain men. I
You know what it is? I think it's just.
I think there's a level to it.
Yeah. It's the
It makes you feel low.
So what is the level though?
I can't deal with somebody that's more toxic than I am. I ain't be able to
I
handle
understand that.
I'm
I
not be
get
able to
that.
handle that.
Right. I get.
Yeah,
it.
nah, I'm out of here.
I'm not a toxic person.
Because why are you
If I
better?
was
Why are you
toxic,
better
I
than me
wouldn't-
at what I do?
Huh?
What?
Why are you better than me at what I do?
Yeah, that's
Think about it. Why are you better? Like, if you're better than me at something, no, I'm out of here. Like, for what? I'm supposed to be the only one toxic. Like,
What?
nah, for real. Ojo, not like crazy toxic. Like,
So,
OD.
Do you
What's
think you're toxic?
What do you think is?
Hell yeah, I'm
Do you-
toxic like a motherfucker. I sit down and plan every day I could be toxic, just in case.
So you just wake up thinking,
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't go to sleep. I just be up, just think. You think I'm joking? Y'all know me. I barely sleep. I'm dead ass.
Look.
That nigga ain't lying.
Huh? I'm dead ass. I just be waiting for like a reason. Just a reason. I know. It's Gemini. Y'all know.
Okay, what's your sign?
Gemini.
Gemini,
Libra.
Aries.
Capricorn.
Leo.
Oh,
Ooh.
a fucking Leo.
Our
But my best friend is a Leo.
Fucking
Our
Leo.
father's a
We the
Leo.
best.
What you August?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm the
God.
best. Yeah.
Leo's a
I love my
But
best
you know what?
friend.
That's not toxic.
Leos are free-hearted though.
Yeah,
They're good people.
I'm not toxic. I'm really
Capricorns are
sweet.
not.
Who not toxic?
Capricorns?
You're not toxic, pretty.
I'm not toxic.
You know what? I ain't even gonna do you like that.
Maybe the females.
Females are
No, I've dealt with a female Capricorn. She was a
What
female.
makes
I
What
talked
makes
to
me
a
toxic?
Capricorn man.
females are toxic.
I don't know
Period.
about that.
But I'm not toxic.
You are.
How?
They like to have fun and enjoy life.
Exactly.
And
I
make
think
their
males
money.
too.
And make their
Oh,
money.
oh, so that's what y'all call it. Oh, okay.
They
We
like
have
to be
fun, we
financially
enjoy it.
stable. Like
Exactly.
Capricorns, they like to be financially stable.
Thank you.
I know about Capricorns. Like, I've dealt with quite.
You dealt with every sign.
Yeah, like years.
Oh, yeah, you know.
We have that
I know about
effect.
Capricorn. Female.
Female.
Yeah.
Now I got a question. When it comes to dealing with men, right?
I can answer that now. Yeah.
It's about time. It took you 30. It took you 36 years to get into men. Shout, hey yo. Shout out to my brother-in-law Q though. He did that. He put that thing on her. He put that thing on her.
Word, shout out to Q.
Shout out to Q.
Everything getting straightened.
He be yo Ringo. He be having her sleeping 23 hours a day.
Yo, shot. Everything getting straightened.
I
That's enough on my boat.
He be having her sleeping 23 hours a day. I went to her crib.
no.
I went to her crib today to pick her up. She would not get up. And I was in there for like 3 hours. Like, yo, she's not gonna get up.
I have a whole 1 year that I don't go to bed till
I
5
went
o'clock in
to-
the morning.
That's what you call it?
She need boot camp, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole nother podcast for her.
That's another podcast.
That's a whole nother session for Puga Duke. We gonna do that. No, but what turns y'all off most about guys? Is it like his financial situation, how he is as a person? I really want to know this for real.
Well, if they're a storyteller, I don't like. I like for a person to be honest. First of all, I don't watch nobody pockets. Your money is your money. you know. So I don't care about nobody finances and stuff. As long as you not asked to be constantly
I'm
for
like, long as
money.
you ain't lounging around, like you got to be doing something. Like
If you're a hoe, tell me you're a hoe. That's fine.
At the end of the day, I'm raising a man at home, like a boy that's becoming a young man. So I cannot show him. I can't be on his back like, oh, you got to be this way and that way. When I have a grown man that's my man. That's just not doing. I can't do that, because then it's like my son is at that age to tell me how he feels.
Yeah. Exactly.
So he can tell me like, "Mom, you getting on me," you know what I'm saying? But you got old boy right
ain't
here.
doing nothing.
Ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
So how can I cannot be me, my own perspective. Like for me to say, like I cannot be with somebody that's not doing nothing
Right.
as a man. You
And
understand
men
what
are
I'm
naturally
saying?
providers. They're supposed to
Exactly.
provide and protect.
All right, let's get to that now.
Oh, go ahead.
That's why that was a setup.
Okay.
So this is my thing, right?
You said that was a setup.
No, this is it's the setup. Like
Okay.
it's a setup. No, it's a setup for the next question. So like, men are naturally providers, but like in this day and age now, like this climate was going on, do y'all still feel like men are providers now? I'm gonna be honest. I think.
Or you're
it's-
not a man.
Right.
No, but I think like some men still do provide, but I think as far as like being the providers, I think like the changing of the tide. I think it's like the females that's really like taking over that part, because like females is really doing everything. Like I know one
That's
female.
the
she,
problem.
Exactly.
I know, but that's what I'm.
why we act the way how we act.
That's what I'm getting to.
So if you're not providing and I call you out your name, calling you the B word, you cannot take offense to that.
I'm gonna take offense to that because
We know cop
I ain't-
caller.
you're going to fucking jail.
Like it's okay.
You're going to jail.
Like there's some men that like that's not on their feet at the moment when you meet them, but as long as they don't get comfortable with not being on their feet, like,
Look
I don't
for a
want to feel like I'm
solution.
taking care of a grown man.
But do y'all feel like the majority of men nowadays are providers?
No.
I don't know majority of the men. So I don't know. Men that I know and that are in my life, they're providers. You know?
On an overall scale, like me personally, like this is my opinion, right? Like, and just from like my homegirls, like I have more homegirls that's bosses than my homeboys that's, you know what I'm saying, that's bosses. Like, and that's I'm talking about something like 70 to 30% ratio. Like,
Do you want to know why? I feel like women enable that. Like women, we're so quick to cater to everyone's needs, even the men in our life. So
That's the mother in us, though.
yeah, that's
Nurturing.
so some guys they're looking for help. They're looking for mothers. Like they're looking for someone to take care of them. And once they get comfortable with you taking care of them, they're just.
but why do y'all allowed to go that far though?
That's our problem.
I mean, I can't talk because like I've done it in the past with females.
Who's
like,
y'all?
Females.
He would like to know why y'all females that's
females.
out there that's actually doing it. You
No,
know?
For let's be real, females really take care of like if a female's gonna offer to take care of a guy, he's gonna get comfortable. He's not gonna want to do anything.
Probably because
But-
females see potential. Like
That too.
that's. I
After
think
how
that's
many
my
years?
problem.
After how many years?
Years
do you-
is crazy. I'm not doing it for years, but I understand. Like I try to be understanding, so I may understand if you lost your job or you're not working at the moment.
Right.
But what are you doing that's gonna, like, how are you gonna sit there and change your situation? How are you gonna change our situation? Because yes, I got your back for the time being, but what happens when I need you to have my back? If I need you to sit there and have my back all the times that I had your back, like, eventually females are gonna get tired of just keep taking care of you. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like I was talking to Shanice about this the other day, right? And this is real, right? And especially when it comes to females, it's like, and I learned this, like, cause you know I'm always like, I got mad homegirls. Y'all my homegirls, like, I learn a lot from y'all, like a lot. That's why I talk to y'all almost every day. And they always say like a female leaves mentally before she leaves physically, right? So even though she's still like around, but she's not around. Like, yeah, she might be there physically, but she's not there mentally. Like, you can be having a whole conversation with
I
her.
probably been gone.
Yeah,
No,
I
and-
experienced that.
But
That's
you know what?
why men get upset when they girl cheat because they know it's all for emotions.
Yes.
You know, like a guy can cheat on a female. It's no emotions attached. Like, oh yeah, I had sex with. But when a female cheat, it's like it's emotions
Hold on,
involved.
some females could cheat with no emotion.
No, I'm talking about like a female that's like invested. no, that's true. That is true. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about a female.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about a female that's been so invested in her man that he don't look at her to ever step out. But when she do, he know that was something emotional.
And look,
Emotionally. I'm not talking about a female that just like cheat just because I want to. Like a female that's been invested emotionally and mentally and physically invested in that one man all these years. And when she go out and step out, you know it's emotionally. So you know she's done with you mentally and emotionally.
It's the man's fault though.
No, it is. We're not gonna listen.
He's lacking in something that she's looking for. I'm a female that I look for emotion. Like guys feel like, oh, having emotion is weak, but I look for emotion. So if you're not there for me emotionally, then I'm not gonna say I'm a cheat, but mentally I'm going.
Yeah.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth. Growing up, like I probably was in my 20s, and I'm not gonna front. I wasn't the best boyfriend. I used to be out there in the streets or whatever, right? And the thing about it is when you see like you can just like basically walk over a female, and there's no like repercussions behind it. You're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep
because men do what females allow.
Exactly, and this is why, I say that to say this. When we finally see that she doesn't care anymore, or she finally does something, you be hurt like a motherfucker. No lie, we be.
That's why they act
punching the air like.
They act right for them 2 weeks to try to get their girl back, right. And then it's like females get tired of that cycle.
Yes, we know we know.
So when we find somebody better, or even if we find ourselves, we're done.
Once they find somebody that fills that like that emotional void, it's over for you. Yeah. It's over because you know what it is. That's what they've been begging for the whole time you guys was together. Was like, yo, that one emotional void that you can't fill, and then when you try to come back and spin around, and it's not gonna happen.
You're gone, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I've been through it. Like a lot of dudes gonna be like, no, I ain't never been hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've been through it before. That shit hurt. Like,
was you crying?
Hell yeah, I was crying like a motherfucker. I was killed like yo. I was like, yo, like what?
He said sorry.
Like he was killing that.
Was you able to eat?
Hell no, I eat for like a week.
So she did her job.
She did. But
a big one.
A female can never have me.
Look, yo.
I'm his sister, so I already know.
Yeah, she like, what's her name?
She has no name. Okay, we're not gonna name drop, but no.
She hurt you that bad?
But like,
damn.
Nah, it's not that. It's not. You know what it is. You know what it is. It's not that. It's not that she hurt me that bad. It's the fact that it's like you can't believe that happened to you.
Right.
Like when you most dudes messed up thinking that they're that dude.
Right.
Like for a long time, I thought like I'm that dude. Please, you're not gonna do this. Like, and when it happened, it was like.
No, I
you
can
are something else.
I can definitely agree with that because I was dealing with an ex of mine, like I had just got into the field or whatever, and she was like perfect girl. You know, when
field.
You know, like in a relationship type field. You know, because my family kept me in the house. I was like 20 years old, so
that sounded like captivity. Don't put that on us.
Yes, it was. They did, and she was such a good woman that she was a workaholic. Wow. And I stepped out on her. Because she was such a workaholic. I'm like, I need time. I cheated on her. And when she told me she slept with somebody, I thought my life was over. Because I never looked at her as doing anything. Right. You know? So I was out there just playing. And then when she did it,
you cheated on her.
I thought my life was over. Because I looked at her as the good girl.
Did your heart drop in like your stomach?
Yes.
Mine's too.
I probably should have. I probably shitted for a week straight without food on my stomach.
I couldn't shit. I had no food in my stomach. Like I'm
like
it
was bad. So that's from that relationship. I was like, I would never do someone like that again. I can honestly say I've messed up one relationship in my life, and I know some of my exes watching this. They probably like that bitch lying. But one relationship, and that was her. Wow. That was my ex. I could say her name Michelle. And every time, like, you know,
I actually
messed that up really
actually
bad.
Seen her in the city too, and she was
yeah.
like, hey, how your sister doing? Huh? Nah, she looked at me like I should kill you for what she did to me. I didn't do nothing to you. She was like, hey, how your sister doing?
Yeah, like, she was a dope. Like I did her wrong.
Was she a stud too?
Yeah. But she was a stud that like I deal with females. Like I used to deal with females that was like
used to kill. Used to.
I like how you cleaned it up just now.
Yeah, used to. You know, I almost got caught up in the moment. Like I still, but no, but that I've learned my lesson from that. Like you can't do that to people. Like if you're not ready for something serious. I thought I was, but deep down inside I wasn't because she was a workaholic. She provided for her and for me and her son. Even though I was working as well, but I look at like, you're not giving me no time, so I drift off. into dealing with someone.
But that's prevalent in like NYPD, like construction workers, like lawyers. A lot of them get cheated on because they don't have the time. So yeah. Like we might be out there, right, Ringo, making mad money, right? And we did it before, Ringo. Like we're working 70, 80 hours a week, 150, 180 a year. But you gotta understand, like when you're doing that, you got somebody at home, right? And so it's like, what about them? And it's not intentional. Like you're not doing nothing but working.
Right.
But it's like, what about them at home or whatever, right? And I learned this, and this is what I learned too. And this is what I learned. I started like cutting back a lot with working. You can never get that time back ever again, right? You know what I'm saying? So while you're doing a year straight, you're doing like 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? She's at home with us. So when you do get home, you're going to sleep, right? So it's like you don't spend no time with your kids.
You're neglecting her.
Exactly. So you know what happens while you're doing all that working or whatever. She's gonna hold it down for 6-8 months, but after that, it's like, you know what? Let me go on my phone and like, you know, let me do harmless texting. That harmless texting leads into what? Something more serious.
And you know what it is? I think it messed me up even more when she like apologized to me for not making time. Like you didn't do anything wrong. She was basically apologizing for what I did.
Because you know what it is, like
she didn't make the time.
With workaholics, right? With us, what we do is like, yo, you know what? Let's just work towards like the bigger goal. Like let's just work and see how much
Because y'all have a plan.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Your plan has to also include your partner, because if it doesn't, you're gonna lose her or him. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just. And I learned that. And I mean, and like y'all know me, I'm workaholic. I used to work like 80 hours a week, 90 hours.
Yeah.
I had to cut down. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not spending time with my family. I'm not spending time with my shorty. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like literally, like going home for 2 hours. Sometimes, then you know me,
Yeah.
I gotta stay in the city in the hotel Ringo for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Go
$300,
back
4
to
hours.
work, get up and
Ringo,
go back to
3
work.
or 4 days a week. I'm like, yo, gotta stay in the hotel because you know what? I gotta be back to work at 3 o'clock. I'm not gonna go way back home for an hour, sleep and come back or whatever. But guess what? While you're doing that or whatever, can you really blame her or him for like? I mean, I couldn't really get mad. I had to like understand it. It was like, yo, you know what? I'm not doing nothing besides working and building the future. But it's like, you know what? You doing that without your partner, and your partner is being neglected. So like, what about them? So I'm supposed to sit back for like the next 5 years. I sat back for 3 years already and watch you, you know, build your plan or, you know, do the work or whatever. But it's like, what's the benefits besides money? And at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. Like, a lot of dudes might not agree, but most females don't care about money.
Money isn't
They
everything.
don't care about money. They want your time. You know what I'm saying? They want your compassion, and they want your trust, and they want your loyalty. That's what the majority of females. You got some fucked up females out there that's different, but for the most part, that's what females really want. Us men don't really care about that. Like, if you're gonna be at work all day long, oh yeah, I'm cheating the same day, because why the fuck are you at work every day, 7 days a week? Like, I'm supposed to be home what? Blue balls?
Yeah.
It's
Like-
crazy because like to think about that, men can work 7 days, but when a female working 7 days, it's like, oh,
Nah, you
you
gotta
know
fuck-
She ain't
somebody,
working.
you are
She ain't
not
working.
somebody,
She ain't
right?
working.
You are fucking-
Right.
What kind
And
of
that's
work is
not
a female
fair.
doing 7 days a week?
Why
It's
can't
crazy.
why, so
Besides
some men
nursing.
don't feel like
Hair-
a female can
or
work as
hairstylist.
many hours as a male?
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
Hairdressers.
yeah. Oh, shout out to all my CEOs and entrepreneurs. I'm not coming at y'all, but I'm just saying, like, a regular field,
They work-
females
they
are
work-
not
they work
doing
a
like
lot.
7 hours, but the ones that's locked in is really like, I got some homies that's really locked in like 7 days a week, like 15 hours. Like, my homegirl doing doubles. I'm like, whoa, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. This shit, I'm doing this for like a year. I'm like, yeah, you're bugging. A year, they're like, yo, I got a plan. Next thing you know, they open up salons,
That's
they
a
open
fact.
up stores or whatever. And that's what I'm saying. Females drive is different. Us men,
gotta
our
have a
problem
plan.
is we're very materialistic.
You
Yeah, I
definitely
like-
Very
are.
materialistic.
I
Like,
like nice things.
with
And
the-
you are too,
I'm,
Ringo.
I'm not gonna
Y'all
lie.
both are.
Like we'll go blow like 50,000 on some jewelry. We're gonna go blow like 100,000 on the car more than once. That's when I'm not doing that. Like, that's like, you know what it is? It's like, yo, you know what? It's not even like keeping up with the image. We figure like,
Just
you
like
know
it,
what?
That's all.
We work so hard with like, you know what? I gotta buy myself something. Like it's just something about like when you go to the deal and you drop 30,000-40,000 now down. You're like, you know what? I worked really hard to do that.
That's a fact.
But at the same time, whatever, I look back on a lot of that stuff like, I wish I never did that.
No, you know what's funny? No, that's funny because like you have like me, I'm a simple female, so with me working hard and stuff like that when I was working and stuff, me treating myself, I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself to Burlington Coal Factory. I'm about to blow the bag at Burlington.
I like Burlington.
Nah,
Put it
because you know why people
How you put it on?
They be having a bunch of little nice little.
people who are
nice-
simplistic people, don't need all that. Like I got some people. I know some people that don't care about jewelry. They're like, yo,
That's a
yeah,
fact. That's a fact.
give me this Pandora or something from like Sephora. Like
I mean,
they don't
shout
really
But Smoke,
care.
you high fashion
wanna-
as hell.
One thing about real females that know how to dress and know how to put their stuff
Put it
on,
together.
We don't know how to put that
No, that's a
together.
fact.
And I'm one that stands on that.
That's
Yes.
a fact.
I can put something on, a female can put something on, she won't look like me. Not trying to big on myself,
Nah,
but
talk
I'm just saying
talk
that.
shit.
No, I'm just saying it. Like, I be going outside because I'm not really an outside person, but when I come outside, I come outside.
You outside.
But I don't have to, I probably spend money on my sneakers, I ain't gonna lie. On my shoes. I probably spend money on my sneakers, on my shoes, but I'm a shop reasonable because I got 3 kids at home. But I'm just saying, like, I'm paying stuff.
When you have kids, all of that change. Listen, when I had my kids, let me tell you something. When I had my kids, I saw a thing like, yo, I say, you know what? I buy no $300 jeans or whatever. I say, you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna put my $5 V-neck on, right? And I'm gonna put
Crispy.
I'm gonna put $50,000 in jewelry on, right? And I'm gonna go in the club while them dudes got all these expensive outfits on or whatever,
Right.
and they're at the bar, you know, cups or whatever, you know, they waiting on the line. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. Like if I go out or whatever, you're never gonna see me on the line.
Yeah.
Y'all know we're never
go.
we're not getting on those lines. Like that's not what we're doing because
Right.
I don't do it off the. I'm not gonna. You know what it is?
Be like, excuse me.
No, listen.
What? Oh, we gonna look
Listen. Listen, everybody. Listen,
That shit hit a spot for the
everybody, listen, everybody move different. But I say it like this: if I don't ever spend no money on me, and if I do go out, I'm just not gonna spend no money. Like when are you gonna ever spend money on you? Or when are you gonna ever like really live life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I do go out or when I do travel, I'm gonna OD.
Right.
Like I'm gonna, cause it's not like I'm doing it
nothing wrong with
every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like even when me and Pretty went to Atlanta or whatever, we had fun because she works, I work or whatever. People we went with, they work or whatever, and we're not in the clubs every day like blowing like bottles every day. We're not doing that. So if you go on vacation, I figure like yo, you should be
can
able to
do
treat
that.
yourself. Or if you go shopping, you should be able to treat yourself or whatever, and treat yourself something like something nice or whatever. Because it's like don't like minimize like all the shit that you're working for.
Right.
I'm not gonna, because guess what? When you dead and gone, that shit is still here. Even when Ringo copped the 550, right? Was that in high school? Right? He copped the 550 or whatever.
No, it was after.
After,
Right.
No.
Like, what you
It
gonna say?
might, no, it might have been like a little bit. It wasn't that much after high school.
For real, high school?
Listen, that was a $130,000
After
car.
high school, I had a couple Infinities.
That's like that.
I had a couple. I had the G35, I had the I-35. I had
Yeah.
the G35. I had the G37.
Because RJ had
And then I had a couple
the
of
red.
G37s after that.
And I was saying in my head like, and I'm like, he picked me up, "Shot, where you at?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm over here by ISA." Pick me up, whatever. I'm like,
The only thing
550.
was I was changing my cars like every year.
Yo,
2 years, though. Every year and a half.
Andrew, I had the
Over 2
pink
years.
MX6. I'm like, 550.
you had, bro.
Yo, guess what? The worst thing I ever did was get in the car with him, right? The minute I got in the car, he pulled off 100. I said, "Do me a favor, next stop sign. Put me out." Like, I'm not like, but I'm saying in my head, like, you spent $140 for this car? I'm like, why? But then as you get older, you start realizing, like, yo, you know what?
That was
You
the
live
Designo package.
once. And yeah, and it was like top package too. And like, yo,
Yeah.
what? The rims and tires were like 2,500, 3,000?
Everything.
And I'm like, yo.
That shit was limited.
And I'm like, and I had to say to myself, but now as I got
you need
older,
a goddaughter that's 37 years old.
I'm broke, baby.
We all looking like
yo,
I'm his cousin already.
you're his age, want to be his
Sure.
daughter. I don't ever see that as like a waste. I see it as like, yo,
Now you gotta get out your system.
I'm telling y'all, my brother, every
Yeah.
time we used to go out, we had a section and he was popping bottles. Like, he got out of
It
it.
was
I thank
fun.
God that, like, we're older now and he don't do that no more. Like,
We back outside
Smoke
this
used
summer.
to pop bottles.
guess what?
Like, it don't matter where we was at.
Hold up,
Like,
Pretty and Shanice, where we at this summer? What we doing this summer? We outside.
like
We
anybody
already
that know
outside.
busy, like his parties and stuff, like
And they
the
coming back,
sections
too.
is crazy.
And they
He's
come
always
back.
pop, especially like he roll with nothing but females.
Baddies.
So
It's the baddies. It's the baddies. It's the baddies.
So he's gonna make sure
It's the baddies.
he's not having you at no bar. He's not having you standing on no line or nothing like that. So from him doing that, it was worse when he was younger. Right.
Yo, after
it
the
was.
podcast, I need to hold a little something.
I'm going in that wallet
Listen,
after
listen,
tonight. Soon as we
listen,
go on
listen.
break,
I haven't. Listen,
we got double that.
guess what? I haven't been to work in the whole year.
Whatever.
I don't want to go back to work.
It's okay.
Can I get money with you too?
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm tired of waking up.
It's
Let
okay.
me hold some
Sometimes,
for
look,
Pretty
the
Cat
work
too.
that you was doing, yo, sometimes
Listen,
your body need a break.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I loved what I do or whatever, cause like, you know, of course, anywhere I go, I'm a boss on the job. But that money wasn't worth it. That money was not worth it. Like, I'm telling you right now, that money, people all the time, like, yo, Sha, yo, get me. I got a few people in the union, right? I get them in.
That's a fact.
They don't last. You know, they don't last.
That's a fact.
I'm like, yo, listen, I'm gonna get you in here. Don't mess my name up, because I'm telling you right now, it's not for everybody. Like, do you understand? Like, you're gonna be working. Like, do you know it's like to start work at 3 a.m? If you live in Jersey, you got to be out of Jersey
you was
at
in
12:30.
construction. Construction is not for
It's not-
everybody.
listen, I'm not even gonna like name drop people, but I got about a good 8 people in that
A few
left.
people in, yeah.
That left, right? And they left, right? And they left, and it's like, it would have looked better if, like, yo, give me a heads up. So I say, listen, I could have talked to somebody, listen, this not for them or whatever. They thought it's for them. But when you just up and leave and mess my name up, I have nothing to say to you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you
That goes for friends and family.
you was in it for the money.
members.
You know what it is? Ringo, you know what they see, Ringo? They see, like, yo, damn, like, son traveling, he's buying these cars and jewelry, yada, yada, yada. Do you know what type of pain I'm putting in behind
They only
that?
see the glitter, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Just
talking
like
like,
me,
you know what you gotta go through to get that money? Like, they don't understand, like, that's cool, but you know, you gotta pay $78,000 a year in
And we was
taxes.
still
Like,
hitting the gym right after.
yo, Ringo, it's not for everybody,
I was
Ringo.
like, yo, just got off work.
It's
I
not
beat it
for
by
everybody.
45 minutes.
3 a.m. to 7 at night, me and Ringo in the gym. Right after that, it's not for everybody. So it's like sometimes you got to choose your passion or whatever. And to be honest, I'll take a career that pays like $60,000 or $70,000 a year if I like doing it. If I don't like doing something, I'm not gonna like.
The funny thing is that, like, when we always looked at, Smoke, our brother, as like, he don't do manual labor. So when he was doing construction, he was about to do construction, but he was like,
Not this lady.
you are not going to do construction. And how long you was doing construction for? A minute. We was like
13
so
years.
shocked.
10 years.
13
10
years.
Yeah, because he usually do the desk thing, and like he's on his thing like that.
I'm bougie. I'm
That
a bird.
was
I'm a
yeah.
bird.
He was bougie like that.
I'm a
But then when he
bird.
got into construction, he got into construction. We was like, Charlotte, you don't do stuff like that. He was like,
Nah,
do
but
it.
but you know what it is? I wiggled my way and became a boss and didn't have to do nothing. So it's like after that, it was like, yo, it's cool. But like, and I tell people, that's even worse when you don't do nothing. Because when you don't do nothing, you get extremely bored. So now it's like you just there hoping the time go by faster. Meanwhile, everybody else is working. They day going by like this. Meanwhile, your day is like it's dragging. It's dragging. But you know what it is? That comes from you want to be a provider. And the provider in the end, it's sad to say it, it's like 9 times out of 10 is it doesn't last or it doesn't work or it's not worth it. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like nowadays, relationships nowadays, it barely lasts. That's why I want to ask y'all, and that's why I'm saying leading up to this. How y'all feel about marriage?
Go ahead, baby. No. Because you're in a relationship. I hate it.
Yeah, the ladies can take the mic on this.
I believe that it depends on the partner that you pick.
That's
You know,
I
like,
believe that too.
like I've always believed in like marriage
Me
and
too,
stuff
I
because like
believe in
our
that.
parents was married for a very very
Right,
long
mine
time.
was too.
So even after like being in like toxic and bad relationships, I still believed in marriage. I just
Right.
feel like God have somebody for me, and then when I wasn't looking for someone, the
Somebody
person
came
came.
into your life.
You know, so
yeah.
I still believe in it.
I believe in
I
it
do.
too. I definitely do.
Marriage is beautiful.
Right. It really is. Love is beautiful. I just don't want to be.
Yeah,
in
when
love.
you have someone like you
But
that's determined
it's
to
beautiful.
make it work, you have to sacrifice it when it's the bad times, and y'all come together, and not just take the easy way out. Not taking the easy way out
have
is
to
what makes a
compromise.
marriage work.
Definitely have to compromise.
I
know?
believe in marriage.
I got it, baby.
I would say I'm a sucker for love. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Oh yeah, me too.
I love.
But you see, this is why
And
I
it
know
seems
me and
like-
her is alike.
it
because
seems
that's
like
why
I don't, but
that's why it's hard for me to fall in love. When you're a sucker for
That's
love,
what it
you're
is.
tough. You're very tough, especially if you went through something traumatic.
No, but it's gonna take a special one to learn how to deal with you. You're tough. I
That's what
know
it is.
both of y'all tough. It's gonna take like me. I'm hard as hell because I have
but
nothing
he
but.
gotta have a lot of patience because
Yes.
I be off one sometimes.
Me
Like,
too.
know.
Listen.
The thing with me
the way
is-
how I was years ago, God's probably would have loved me. Like I love this girl,
Mm-hmm.
but now
I'm different.
I'm mad different.
The thing with me is everybody say like I would be a perfect wife, but
Yeah.
I have a problem. I'm
Yeah.
a little crazy.
me too.
So it's like
Look look at me.
I'm a little crazy because I don't want my heart to be played with because
Right.
I know I love hard. Like
Right.
I hit hard too, but I love hard.
Say it again for the bitches
nails
that gave you. Like what? I hit very hard. But
Domestic violence is never
You're
okay.
going
But
to jail.
sometimes, yes, it
You're going to
is.
fucking jail. You're going to jail.
domestic violence is not okay.
No, sometimes you gotta
Going
get a
to
little bit
jail.
domestic. You gotta let the person know that it's real.
Nah, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not even to put pretty business out there. Like she does love hard or whatever. I seen her like run back to the same dude about 17 times. Nah, I'm keeping it real. I'm not even laughing about it. But no, I'm keeping it real. Like, huh?
17 times same
But you know what? I'm not gonna drag.
I was with him for 8 years. I loved him.
Son was a good dude. Son was a good dude. I'm not gonna put up like. Let me tell you something. Like that comes to like the topic about being a provider. Son was a provider. When you're a provider, you're a provider. But sometimes when you're a provider, you think you can overstep a lot of stuff, or you think you do a lot of shit because you're providing, right? And just because you're a provider doesn't mean it could lead to like disrespect.
Or shoot somebody.
Know what I'm saying?
that's what it was, and I was like we was just talking about. I was neglected. I felt like my emotional needs were neglected, and I can't deal with somebody that's nonchalant.
Yeah.
And that was, he was a son. So yeah,
Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense.
he was too nonchalant, and he just neglected me.
But you know what, females though, it's like us men, we're hard headed, right? We're extremely hard headed. I'm just telling that from a guy's point of view. So like in the past, like my ex or whatever, like they would like give signs. Like they wouldn't say directly like what's bothering them. Like one used to do like give signs in like songs.
that's
You know what
me.
I'm saying? Like that or whatever.
I
And-
played Keisha Cole. I should have cheated.
Well, I won't talk to you.
But like
I do the silent treatment. I'm very good at that. Like I won't talk.
I'm very
but
vocal.
see that's not
Like,
that's not good. That's not
I
good.
speak my mind a little too much.
It's like how you don't know, especially if
How?
older
You're
than
quiet.
me.
How am I know if you quiet?
No, like if you older, you know you did something wrong.
How?
I know
You understand?
know.
Listen.
I know.
Because we all grown. You know.
No,
you know.
okay. Men, what I've learned.
Listen,
what I
us
can
men,
honestly
us
say,
men a little slow. We just a little slow.
No.
A little-
I honestly say from feeling. No. Honestly,
Don't
from
do that.
being-
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
Don't say we
I
don't care.
okay,
They
I have
think
to
they won't be
disagree.
left.
I have to disagree with y'all on that because, like,
Y'all shouldn't
from
believe
being
in
in a
us.
relationship with a man, you know, he told me like, if you feel a certain type of way, tell me. He's like, us men, we don't know, we don't pay attention. Like, he's like, yeah,
They don't
women
mean
are
that.
emotionally crucial. Like, if
They don't mean that.
If me and Q have, if
No,
I
no,
feel,
pretty, that's
if
real
I
talk.
feel some
That's
type
real
of
talk.
way, Q is like, tell me so I know not to
Can
do
I-
it, or let's figure out how to get over this and
Can
do
I
it.
tell you something?
You have to be vocal.
for a long time.
It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm about to say.
No, men don't. Some certain men don't have that instinct, like that instant. Like, okay, oh, she feel this way
No,
because of this. We have to be vocal about it as women. Like, look, so we can say like we
That's what I
said
was
this.
just
Because if
saying,
you
like-
and a
I'm
man break
vocal
up,
and-
he's gonna be like, well, you never said that. But you be like, but you ain't see my mood. Okay, you act like that all the time.
But let me say something, because I'm a person that if something's on my chest, I'ma say it. I don't care how, when, I'm gonna say it.
See, if most females did that, like I'm
But
telling
no,
you.
I'm gonna tell you the
I
problem with
probably
that.
do it
Men
now, but back then I
complain. Men
wasn't.
complain about that
Yeah.
because when I express myself, they say, "Oh, I'm not trying to argue with you," and it's not. I say it in a calm way. I don't say it disrespectful, and they say I'm not trying to argue with you, or they're gonna be like, "I don't want to hear this," or "You're nagging me," and it's like I'm telling you how I feel. So if I sit here and shut up, then what?
That's what
But
I'm
that's
saying.
the. But
So
like.
my result is I'm gonna go outside,
But see.
and now you in your feelings.
Not even one
What
time
are
a
you,
guy
what
told
are you
me.
doing out? What are you doing outside?
outside. What do you
What are you
mean
doing
outside?
Like, what are you doing
One
outside?
time a guy
I'm
told me-
outside.
You going
One
out?
time a
Hold
guy
on.
told
You
me I
going
act like
outside
I'm
for
like
somebody to
alpha,
get
like an
inside?
alpha male.
No.
Like he said,
I am.
I act like an alpha male.
They
Like,
told
I am.
they told me I should just be a lesbian.
So he was like you should be a female.
No, no,
'cause
no, no.
was just
You
wild.
do give stud
But
vibes.
at the
though,
end of
like.
the day, a guy gotta
I get
understand what
stud
you've been
vibes?
through.
Yeah, you be acting like a whole dude sometimes. Like you
I
be
do?
acting like a.
I
You be
act
acting
like
like
a
a
dude?
dude. Yeah. They be like, yo. Sometimes, yo.
bit, not
People
much.
be like, yo, shout, you doing? I'm like with my homeboy. With my homeboy. Nah, that's the homie. That's
No,
the
the thing with me is I don't. It's because I be tired of men. Like
Yeah, me. Ooh,
I be tired
I
of.
think I just found my like I think I just found me.
I think we
in
found
the
a
Spanish
connection.
version. Like no, I'm not saying it like that. What I'm trying to say is that somebody that
I was Mexican.
what I'm trying to say is that when
Sha keeps
somebody
saying
been
I'm
Mexican.
damaged,
She-
you know when you see somebody that been damaged.
yeah,
I've
I
been
am.
damaged.
I am.
I'm very damaged. So
I
it's
am.
like you know when you see that. So I know what I'm seeing.
I know the signs. So
right, and I don't like bullshit. Don't bullshit me because I will bullshit you.
And I feel like
real
anything,
fast
anytime
and
a guy
very
open
hard.
up his mouth is bullshit.
And see, y'all want to
Like, I will
bullshit man because
bullshit
y'all
the
hurt.
shit out of you.
But see, y'all want to do that because y'all hurt.
I ain't hurt.
I ain't say you. You just said you're gonna bullshit him just now, right?
Yeah.
Why you
but,
gonna
like,
do that?
I see bullshit.
But why
Like,
would you?
I'm seeing bullshit.
But why?
What you mean, but why?
Because you was hurt in the past.
No, but he's giving me bullshit. He's giving me the person I'm talking to or whatever. He's giving me bullshit. So I'm gonna show you bullshit.
So you can take a little bit of bullshit.
Once you take bullshit, the bullshit is gonna continue.
That's
Thank you.
That's not true. He probably got
You can sit there
Nah.
and show a man how to treat you. If I show you the first time you do something to me, because that's me. You do something to me the first time, you're out of here.
That's crazy.
Right.
And you
That's
gonna know
crazy.
not to play with me.
Period.
And also, if you tell a guy, a guy can tell a female like my ex did this. That means don't do it. A female can tell a guy what she's been doing, be like, don't do it. And they go and do it
I don't
just to
I don't
test
wanna
wanna
hear
hear
about.
what
I
your
don't hear
ex
about what your ex did. You know.
No, me personally.
Let me do it. Let me do it. Deal with me. Let me. It's my turn to do it now.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Like it. So what's gonna happen then?
You look.
So I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. So what's gonna happen?
So
next,
get
though?
accustomed to liking it. You might like it if
I'm
you.
not getting cussed or nothing. That's why you get blocked, deleted. Don't talk to me. Don't look my way because I'm gonna go the other way.
Shanice, they gonna be
You
in front of your
already know,
door.
first of
They
all,
gonna be.
I
They
told
gonna be in
you
front of
how
your
I
door.
am.
Listen, they gonna be in front of your
First
door
of all,
like this.
I done told you. And listen,
Miss
they
Smith,
got the
they be
right
calling your mother
one.
Miss Smith.
They got the right one.
We
My
didn't
mother
do
is
that.
10 times probably worse than me. Listen, let me tell you something. I let that guys know. Do not play with me. Don't play with me.
Listen, you can
We
always. You
grown.
can. You
I'm
can.
30
Every time a female act like that, right? The first thing I tell her is, "Who did that to you? Who hurt you?" Then they get all emotional.
I'm not
Yeah,
crying
yeah,
for
yeah.
nothing. I'm a thug. We thugs. Like,
Yo,
pretty. We
listen,
thugs
the
out here.
minute-
We ain't crying. Yeah, you bird. Come on.
Ringo,
we thugs
Ringo,
out here.
Ringo.
Wait,
Now-
she from Brooklyn,
Now,
right?
I am.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. I was
Yo, a Brooklyn chick is rough, bro.
He said, "Was she from Brooklyn, right?"
I just knew she was from
You
Brooklyn.
can't play with no. You can't play with no Brooklyn or Bronx
Please
chicks.
don't.
listen.
You
No,
know,
I'm
the-
talking about. No,
yo,
they
hold
can't
on,
play with
the-
us. They
the-
can't get over
Yo,
on
the
us.
old head gonna pull out her.
They can't get
pull
over
out
on
her-
us.
Let me tell you
I'm from
something.
Brooklyn.
Like, chill.
coming out.
You know why you don't mess with a girl from the Bronx? First of all, especially like a girl that's like not American. Like they don't got their papers, so they'll do whatever
Stop playing.
they want to you. Like,
I got my papers.
A Queens chick,
A
Queens chick might line you.
oh yeah. A queen chick.
A
Yeah,
Queens
yeah.
chick gonna line you.
that's
She
a
gonna line you.
A
Brooklyn-
girl from Harlem's gonna line you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She
That
gonna
too.
line
Nah,
you.
See, I don't know about Harlem people.
Yeah, nah.
I think Queens girls are bougie.
Oh, they
Nah,
grimy
our
as
girls are
hell.
Who that?
Our Queens
Queens girls,
Yeah.
a Queens girl, yeah, Queens girls.
Yeah.
They the ones. They the ones that don't want to chill.
You know what's crazy? And it's crazy. Y'all said about Queens girls, right? So I was in college and I was dealing with this chick from Queens, right? So
What's her name?
What's her name? Shaq?
I got y'all know me. I got
Asking for a friend.
Listen.
What's her name?
Listen, y'all know I got stories for days, right? So,
Please.
so I was in television too, right? So that's when I had the Cadillac CTS or whatever, right? So you know, go to school with the van, you know, Vance's powers or whatever, right?
Vance's,
yeah. So you know how we do
Black
that
yellow,
back in the
right?
days, right? So I'm in school, or whatever. So then she was like, "Yo, what's your name?" So I'm like, "Oh, bagging me? Excuse me? Don't mind if I do." So I gave her my number, whatever. She's like, "Yo, come by my house, whatever, yada yada yada." So I bet I'm gonna pull up with you, right? I'm saying I don't know this chick or whatever. So I told no one down there, but I'm like, yo, y'all gotta pull up me to the chick house, because I don't know the chick from a hole in the wall or whatever, right? Word to mommy. We pull up to the crib or whatever, right? So I call her. I'm like, yo, where you at? She ain't answer. She texts me, where you at? I'm like, you never tell nobody exactly where you at, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm right here on the corner by your house or whatever. She like, I don't see you. So I'm like, yo, I'm right here, whatever. The whole time I'm watching two dudes walk out the building, right? Two dudes, right? The whole time. So I'm telling her, I'm like, look, like think that we stupid. I'm like, yo, she was trying to set me up, right? Word to mother, she stopped going to television too, right? That's the college went to in Manhattan, right? So I text her, I said, you tried to lie me just now? I'm like, yo, you know what would have do you know what would have happened? Like, do you not?
The fuck is her name?
We don't need to know her name, but I'm just telling her, like, listen, like,
We trying to help the other guy.
Right.
like I'm outside, like you about to get somebody hurt, like I
Especially with Cannon with you.
listen, like you about to get somebody hurt, right? Like, no funny. Didn't see her. She left. She dropped out of college because of that, right? Didn't see her since then or whatever. I see her on Queens Boulevard. Me and Noah or whatever. So we walking or whatever. I see her. I said, there go that bitch right there that tried to lie me. I said, remember this little dirty bitch right here? Yeah, she was so scared. Noah just started laughing. But you're a female.
He had a demon with him. No.
I'm not gonna press the issue. You're a female, but you really tried to lie me. I had to, like, remind you. Like, it's been like 3 years, but I didn't forget. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to like females and like pussy, that's how dudes die. They be too thirsty. Like that's the majority of dudes when they
I be
get
getting a lot of
killed.
niggas killed.
Huh?
He said y'all.
Talk to the camera, not us.
No, he didn't say us. He said y'all.
I don't play like that. First of
You from the
all,
Bronx, you know,
first of all, I got
Trevor
nothing. First of all, I got nothing
100%.
but brothers, so I cannot get into. I avoid a lot of situations because of the amount of men I have in my life. I'm not into drama. I'm not into setting nobody up. That's not like a lot of females set
would
dudes
never.
up. I would never do that
brother
because I
got too
have
tight.
brothers. I wouldn't want
Listen.
nobody to do that to them.
The amount of dudes that I know that got set up and really like lost their life over females
Word.
is one of the main reasons why I will never chase a female.
A lot of great dudes died
Like-
behind you.
And it's sad because these men.
I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, why
Yo,
you say
No, the sad.
Rigo's being triggering
No, you know
on
what's
purpose.
crazy? The sad thing is that these men that been killed and stuff, they had good intentions with these females, and these females didn't.
But look,
men
this
are thirsty
You gotta be careful.
men are
Females-
thirsty for vagina.
exactly.
They are. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like I could sit there and tell some random guy in the street. Not that I would, but I could tell some random guy in the street, come in the house, come fuck. Not knowing that I could probably get him killed or whatever, and
That's a fact.
they will run to the fucking
up.
house. Like
No.
they would not care.
And another problem is a lot of females nowadays was like so often now that they be like, oh, I have a baby daddy. He's nobody. Oh, I don't have a boyfriend, but they be in a whole relationship,
look-
and then a man is at their house that they dealing with, and this man, this innocent dude get killed
That
baby
because
daddy
of a
never let go.
situation.
Let me
Or
tell you
for
something
Like,
about
if I
that.
have a
That's
like God forbid me and Q was to not be together, I'm not dealing with nobody because I know this nigga is crazy.
But see, look, this is.
I'm not gonna jeopardize nobody's
look-
life.
But look, you know why?
Especially if you're still hitting them off here and there.
Right.
Listen. You know why females do that though? Let me tell you why females do that. They can be dealing with the realest dude out here, right? But because that dude is soft with them, right? They automatically think like,
He's soft with everybody.
and
That's fuck. You better get it together.
you gonna get somebody hurt like
I
that.
feel like,
Facts.
And
I
guess
feel like
what?
the people closest to you, the one that try you the most.
Yeah.
And Ringo, you
That's
ever,
absolutely
I've been
right.
through that a few years ago. That's on the next podcast session though, just the fellas. But I've been through that before. But I was played with like that, like really played with like I was
play
like,
with you, bro.
yeah, I was really like
It don't matter.
it was
It don't
said
matter
like
your body or
yo,
work outside. They'll play with you.
and I'm looking like if I'm not like that, why is 5 of y'all here? Know exactly what it was, but that's what I'm saying. Females that really get dudes hurt, and it's like
That's
they'll be
crazy,
so
though.
hurt and scorned to the point where it's like they don't
No,
care.
That's like accountability, like you said.
Hmm?
It's not females getting somebody hurt because if he wasn't so thirsty,
Right, that's
He wouldn't be in that
Oh no.
situation.
I was talking about as far as me as like female telling the dude like, yo, yeah, you know, F my boyfriend, whoever, yada yada yada. He's not like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like as far as me, like a female, like they say that and it's like you really get somebody hurt like that because it's like you
So
tell
you willing to die
you
for
telling them something totally.
that's what it sounds like.
You tell them
Catch a
something.
body for the pussy.
You tell them, yo, listen, and guess what? And y'all dudes is doing that, and it's not even worth it.
No, but
Like, y'all
then
really,
again, it's
like-
two things to that because like some females feel like just because you got soft with them, like you've been hard all this time, but you got soft with them, they feel like you a pushover
You left
now.
the streets.
That you're not about that life no more. Then you got, some females play like that with them not knowing there's still a demon inside. We all got demons in us. Like some females will wake that demon up until they be like, oh my God, it's still in him. Like, yeah, oh my bad, like move out. Like this nigga got brothers, he got cousins, he got hitters, like
A
And for me,
female.
I only have like, one sister, so I can't get into nothing with no dude.
Right.
I can't get. If I was to get into something with some dude, all hell would break loose.
got like 30
So I know how
brothers.
to move a certain type of way. Some females be mouthy towards dudes and cursing them out, suck my stuff. Like I don't argue. I do not. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with no dude.
Yeah, you know what? Though?
I'm not arguing with no dude. I'm not.
I'm not gonna say like S and D or whatever, but I do have a crazy mouth. Like
No, I do too.
I have a crazy mouth, and
too.
my thing is,
Yeah, but pretty,
I will
it takes
go
you.
against- I
It
will
takes
go
a lot to
against
get to
a guy.
there. It takes a lot. Pretty,
It's a lot,
I know you. Let me tell you something.
I
You
like
are one of the coolest, calmest females I know. It takes.
Takes a
You're
lot.
not gonna just jump out the window like that.
from the Bronx, cuz
It
she ain't
takes.
cool.
I
Nah.
don't like.
No, listen.
I'm calm.
It takes a lot to get
I
her
don't
there.
tolerate
Like she's not
disrespect.
gonna like.
Word.
I don't like
It takes a lot,
disrespectful
yeah.
men. Like calling me a B word and all
I'm
this.
big on
Do
respect.
not do that to me because I'm gonna blink out.
Yeah, I don't think men
and
should
I
do
don't
that.
know what I'm gonna do. Like when I blink out because I'm not seeing nothing but black. Once it goes black, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
right,
me.
you're on retarded mode, and I
'Cause
got
respect
stuff
everybody.
to lose.
So I feel like everybody
Right,
should respect
me. You don't have
Don't
to like
call me out my name. Don't jump.
You don't have to
jump
holler
in
at
my
me. I
face.
don't want you.
Yo,
You
but
go about your way.
A lot of
when they talking
females.
to you and you walk by like you fucking buckethead bitch, I ain't wanna.
Yeah, no.
I ain't wanna holler at you anyway.
They're like good night. I'm like good night.
Niggas be like, yo, fuck
Yeah.
out of here. Your ass ain't even that fat anyway.
Nah, but my thing is,
So
I'd be
y'all
like,
never gave somebody your number just because y'all was scared of
Sure
their
did.
reaction?
Sure did.
No,
girls,
I've
right?
never had.
Like, yeah, the females, because
I
I'm pretty
sure
sure
the hell
females.
and
is not that
guess what?
Like my brothers, they always
until he
taught
calls
me.
that number in front of you and it don't work.
Right.
No, I would give him, honestly, I would give my real number out.
Right.
But the moment I walk away, I'm blocking you.
Right. That's all.
No, like my
Because
brothers.
look, I had a time that I was in Dunkin' Donuts before I went to work, and there was a guy, I could tell he was a little off.
Right.
So he was like all up in my face, and I kept backing up, but he was still in my face. And I had my AirPods in and everything. He did not care. So he asked me for my number. Like, well, first he was talking. So I'm like, I'm trying to be nice, but ignore him.
Right. It's mad.
And I ended up giving him my number, long story short, because I was scared that he was gonna cut my face. Like that's my fear. Like
You really got some dudes that's like that though.
and I sat there and I blocked his number because he ended up calling me. So I blocked his number.
I did that plenty of times.
And then I seen him. I seen him like a week later. I was walking.
I be acting like I got amnesia.
No, I was walking. I had my head down and everything. So I was walking. He was
You
like,
should have grabbed his
so
hand
you
and said,
don't see
"I'm
my
looking."
number calling you? Like the way he reacted and everything. I was like, I started walking so fast and I was like, oh, I'm going to call you right back. Just give me a second. I'm in a rush. I'm glad I never walked that way a day in my life
That's
again. though.
crazy.
And like what my brothers always taught me, the men in my life, even my dad, like if somebody say hi, oh you're beautiful, you say, oh thank you, and keep it moving.
Right.
Like, it was one time I was in high school, I went to Satellite Academy, and this guy was like, hey, I'm 16 years old. This man looked like he was in his 20s. No, I'm 17 at the time. And he was like, good morning. And I was like, oh, good morning. And he was like, oh, can I talk to you? I'm like, I'm going to school. I'm like, I'm in high school. When I was in high school, I was looking like I was 12. So then he's like, fuck you, bitch. And when I mean my heart dropped, because first of all, this is a black man saying this to me. And come to find out, this same dude that said, fuck you, bitch. Like my day in school was so bad. And one of my homeboys I was cool with, me not knowing, he already told Smoke what happened. So Smoke and my brothers on the album, they already live it. Come to find out, the same dude that called me a bitch got into it with my younger brother.
Wow.
And then all hell broke loose. And then come to find out later on, Shalik was like, yeah, that dude. And I looked at the dude and I was like, in my head,
But I got a
that's
question
the same
though.
dude
I got a
that
question
said
though.
bitch.
I got a question though. What happened to him?
Yeah, he got fucked up.
Yeah. If it's one thing you're
He
not
got
gonna
fucked up
do,
on the app. And I'm like, and I could have easily been the type of female like call my brothers, but I'm not like that because I know how my family
You
is.
didn't-
Going to jail now.
But throughout
guess
the
what?
whole
You
day,
didn't
my
have to.
feelings was
Somebody else
hurt.
called us. You didn't have to. Somebody else called us.
I know. And then I told my friend in school, like, don't tell my brothers. Come to find out, Shalik, he seen Shalik on the avenue during our lunch break, and he told Shalik. But Shalik was on his way up to our school, but he didn't make it. He didn't make it.
Is that the one that got chased on the app?
Yes.
That night?
Yes, that day.
Oh, we chased that through the car.
Yeah. And come find out, that was the
So you
dude.
going to jail with them?
I didn't know. Ringo ain't doing no
'cause
jail.
You know what it is. You know what
Come
it
to
is.
find out, it's such a small world that this guy is just, and I see him every day, and since I see him after that, for some reason he didn't speak to me, because like later on after school I came on the avenue and I was like next to Shalik, was a big brawl on the avenue, and then he never, like when he see me with them, he just, his face was fucked up, and he just looked at me. He never said anything else to me on the avenue.
Some was fast as fuck though.
Why you always chasing somebody?
You said 6'9". Fast as fuck, boy.
He always chasing someone fast.
No, because you know why? You got to be careful, especially like you don't know who's related to who. Like you might see like a little girl in the street or whatever and think that you could disrespect her. You don't know who her family is. And the same thing like with dudes. Like when I see people in the street, I give everybody the same amount of respect. And it's not just because I'm not afraid or scared of nobody. It's just a respect thing. It's like why should I treat like somebody, you know what I'm saying, a foul kind of way? Like I don't talk to females in the street or whatever. So like if I did and the female like turn me down, I'm not gonna like go to the extreme like, yo, you fucking bitch, or like just dragging it. Cause like it's like I got 4 sisters and daughters. know what I'm saying? And mothers. So I was like, why would I do that? Like that's crazy. Like if a female says no, it's no. Like why do you feel like, let me take the extra? No,
Like,
it's
what's up with you?
listen. It's scary. Like for instance, right? Me and Donna went to this party one time, right? So me and Donna at this pajama party. So we chilling at the pajama party. Just us. We on our workout fitness joint or whatever. But we not paying chicks no mind. So the dudes is mad because the girls wasn't paying them no mind or whatever. But they was just worried about me and Darnell. Darnell go watch. He go like, yo, I remember that. So now the dude is like, yo, these bitches in here fronting. So he called like a little meeting. So I'm like, dude, I don't even talk to dudes. Like what are you even in my space for? But I'm listening to this clown or whatever. Like, yeah, yo, we need to make them fall in line.
What?
Darnell say, yo, what?
What does that mean?
Right.
He said, yo, they gotta fall in line. Darnell say, yo, my man, we wouldn't even move like that over here, kid. But Darnell was calm about it or whatever. But he was looking at Darnell like, let me calm down a little bit because son out here looking like a whole heavyweight bodybuilder, right? So Darnell said, yo, did he just say that? Like, you could tell he's the type of dude, if you seen a chick at 3-4 in the morning and she turns him down, he probably try to rape her. Yeah. Like, and it's scary because, like, if you can do that in a personal setting, imagine what you would do if you're drunk and you're outside.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? And you're by yourself with a female. That's what I'm saying. Females have it bad, like late at night. Like it's bad. It's
I
bad.
can speak on that because when we was living in Brooklyn, not too far from Decatur on MacDougal, I was in high school and there was this guy always at the train station. I never tell y'all this. It was this guy at the train station. Like I said, when I was in high school, I looked like I was like 11 or 12 years old. So he used to always try to talk to me. I'd be like, look, I'm a little girl. I never said I was in high school. I said I'm a little girl. He used to see me every night because I was working. That's when I was working at Motherhood too. And he was like, oh, if I wanted to rape you, I could. I went home. I told my dad. I said, Daddy, can you just meet me at the train station every night? I'll call the house. And he was like, wow, what happened? Somebody bothering you? I was like, no, nobody's bothering me. And the dude started seeing my father every night.
Lucky you didn't tell us that.
Yeah, he started seeing my father, a man picking me up from the train station. Like that's like
honestly
that was
scary. People tell me that's why you never tell people that you're alone. Like even if you live alone, there's no man in the house. Like you should not tell men that. And I didn't know at first. I'm like, why? Like I don't want nobody on my block to know I deal with anybody or anything. And they like, don't tell them that because people will wait for the perfect opportunity.
No, that's true.
And they could take advantage because there was a guy in my building. And he used to always come upstairs to my apartment and be like, oh, I have a leak in my apartment from your apartment. So I'm like, why you keep asking me about a leak and all of this? I'm not the super. I can't do anything about it. Right. And it was because eventually he seen me outside one day and pulled up an old page, like an old picture of me from MySpace. Sure. So I was just confused. Like,
not MySpace.
It was MySpace. And I'm like... And I was a little girl in that picture. So I'm like, what the hell? He had it saved on his phone. And he was like, oh, this is you, right? He said, I pulled the picture up on Google. So why are you even looking me up?
Crazy.
Like, why are you looking me up and stuff? It was like he was trying to find his way into my life, basically. Like,
and that's crazy that you say that because where I live at right now, like some of the maintenance men, they know when your lease is just you and your daughter. So they used to always come and take pictures of because my family come and visit me all the time. It's sneakers in the hallway. So one of the maintenance guys reported that, and so they started doing little small. I never told you this, small little stuff. So I guess when Q was coming, I was like, babe, come over often. So once they start seeing him often, it's nothing else now. So now sometimes men females that live alone, you have to have a man pop up at times, letting people know it's a dude.
I learned
when they feel like you alone.
Last month or probably a few months ago, whatever. Wow. And I was telling people you gotta sit there, and I was like, I don't want nobody to know anything. They at least have a guy, like a friend or something, just come just to show their face. They walk down the block to the store with you or something, because all they see is you and your daughter all the time. They're gonna be like, all right, she's a single mother in the house with her daughter.
But yeah, that was a good session. Y'all ladies stay safe or whatever. Those are good topics. And we're going to do this again in 2 weeks. And thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. And y'all know every episode we're going to get straight to it. Shout out to y'all though. And it's a wrap.
Straight to it.
Straight to it.
Busy.
Straight to the motherfucking
the money man.
body bag.
Fuck love, I don't need it, give you my heart, don't bleed it. And that shit you pulled that time, we ain't gonna talk on neither. I'm super loyal, you niggas cross me, I go off on people. And you wonder why I don't call on people. Nah, for real. Over my dead body. Ain't just fuck you, it's fuck everybody. Niggas talk behind my back, I feel a way about it. It hurt me worse when I act like I don't care about it. Little talking to them hoes and I'm aware about it. Oh yeah, say my piece and I got nothing left to say.